This is Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, known simply as the Burgh. To the people here, these fans are enthusiastic about this game coming up. We got some cold weather, so get your blood pumping for tonight's game between the Florida State Seminoles and the Pittsburgh Panthers. And here come the Panthers. Welcome, everybody. Brad Nessler here for EA Sports with my co-host Kirk Herbstreit and Lee Corso. We hope you're ready for an action-packed game of NCAA football. If you compare these teams on paper, they really look to be pretty equal. Kirk, what do you think?
You know, I think in a game like this, you need to look at the big playmakers. Pittsburgh needs a big game from their talented running back, and I think they'll win the battle up front, and he's going to have a tremendous day. Look for him to lead them to victory. But, Lee, it's going to be very close.
That's a nice pick. A nice pick. Pittsburgh has an offensive line that is sensational. And let me tell you, these guys are going to have their way with this defensive front and win this one where it matters most, in the trenches.
Well, thanks, guys, and it looks like we're ready for the coin toss. Both teams are lining up for the kickoff, and we're just about set to get this one underway. He kicks it off, and he got all of that one. Number 83 fields it in the end zone. Missed tackle. They'll start this drive at the 23.
At the 23-yard line. First and 10.
Number 8 comes to the line with 3 wide. Here's the option. Here's an opening. Great stiff arm. And he's taken down. 9-yard pickup.
9-yard gain on the play.
That one's worth another look. Second and one coming up here. Ball on the 32. Jackson lines up in the deep back. I formation. Straight ahead with a fullback. And down he goes. The big fella took it and plowed for the first.
He's just following his blocks, and hey, they're moving the sticks.
It's first and 10. Ball on their own 34. The Panthers with a stacked backfield. They'll run the option. Spins upfield. And he's taken down at the 43. Gain of 9. Second and 1 coming up here. Ball on the 43-yard line. I formation here. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And they hit him in the backfield. They came with a blitz that time and got to the tailback for the loss. It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 42. Pittsburgh will line up in a jumbo set here. They'll run the option. He tries to spin. And down he goes. This is so difficult to defend.
Well, this is a perfect illustration of how to run the option, and it was perfect enough to get the first right there.
First and 10. Ball on the 47. 3 wideouts here. Here's the option. And now he pitches it. And he's taken down. 7 yards there on the option pitch to the halfback.
Gain on the play.
Second and 3 coming up. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Pittsburgh lines up with 3 receivers. They go with a run. And down he goes. And the tailback picks up the first down.
Well, here's a play that's not going to make the highlight reel, but it's so important to this offense.
You're absolutely right, Kirk. This offense is all about working your way down the field.
First and 10. Ball on the 42. Jackson lines up as a single back. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. That was a great call.
Yeah, here you see the draw play at its best. The tailback got good blocking up front and was able to pick up a bunch of yards.
It's first and 10. This is the 9th play of this drive. Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. Drops back to pass. He steps up. He's going to go for the home run. He's all the way home. Touchdown. This guy can really run away from a defense, Coach.
Listen up. This kid is a big-time game breaker. He has that kind of speed.
And he hits the PAT. And under 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. The score, Pittsburgh 7, Florida State nothing. Pittsburgh is ready to kick it away. Williams and number 22 set to return. Number 22 fields it at the 7.
Kickoff return 22 yards. Number 22 on the return.
They'll get the ball here at the 29-yard line. I formation here.
First and 10.
Davidson pitches out to the right. They'll drop him for a loss.
Well, the offensive line needs to do a better job up front of opening the hole for the running back.
It's second down, 15 to go. Ball on the 24-yard line. The Panthers line up in a nickelback. Davidson drops back, steps up in the pocket. He pump fakes, couldn't haul it in.
Receiver on the play.
Third and 15 coming up. Ball on the 24. The Seminoles come out in a shotgun. Back to pass. Lets it go. Incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time.
Receiver on the play. Fourth and 15. Ball on the 24-yard
The drive stalls, and they'll have to punt it away. He punts it. Jackson takes it at the 32 with the spin. They get the ball back after a touchdown on their last possession.
And the reason why they scored last time was because of the way they ran the football.
Yeah, you're right, Lee. They drove almost a length of the field. Let's see if they can put some more points up on the board.
They'll take over at the 44-yard line.
1st and 10.
Jackson lines up in the deep back, I formation. On the ground with the tailback. Spin move, and down he goes at the 41. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run. Second and 7 coming up here. Ball on the 41-yard line. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Here's an option, right side. Pitches back. He spins around. And he's taken down. The back gets 3 on the carry.
3-yard gain on the play.
It's 3rd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 38-yard line. The Panthers with a stacked backfield. Gets the call. Juke move. He stiff arm. And down he goes. And they just stuffed that one.
Hey, this is a great play here by the defense to bring him down before he could get to the sticks.
High formation here. Here's the give. Makes a move. There's a stiff arm, and he's taken down. They get the first down, and surprising to me, at least they kept it on the ground to do it.
Well, they got this first down for 2 reasons. 1, they got a lot of confidence in their running game. And 2, yeah, you guessed it, they were lucky. Whoa, were they lucky, Kirk?
First and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Number 25 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Again with the run. Here he goes. And it pays off. Touchdown. And how about that run, guys?
Oh, I think he's a fine running back. Somebody, you got to design an entire defensive scheme to stop.
Just look at that last touchdown run. He knows where the end zone is, and he gets there.
Here's another look at that fantastic run. And he tacks on the extra point. And we've come to the end of the first quarter with the score, Pittsburgh 14, Florida State nothing. Jackson ready to kick, number 22, and Williams back ready to return. Williams takes it at the 4. Not a very good series for this offense on their last drive as they were forced into a 3 and out.
Boy, oh boy, they had nothing going last time.
Yeah, maybe, Scooter, you need to get out there and show them what you're made out of.
Somebody get me a helmet quickly.
They'll set up shop at the 25. High formation here. Davidson hands it off, and down he goes. And the halfback carries for a pickup of 3. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 28-yard line. Pittsburgh lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back. He's looking for his man. And he's stopped behind the line. Taken back a yard.
Loss on the play.
Third and 8. Ball on the 27-yard line. Florida State sets up in the I. Drops back to pass. Steps up. Throws this one out to the right. He's into the open field. And he's taken down. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
Yeah, this guy's not going to burn too many guys deep, but he's definitely a good possession guy who you can rely on.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. Florida State comes to the line, only one man in the backfield. They'll keep it on the ground again. And down he goes at the 41. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second and 6 coming up here. Ball on the 41. Florida State goes with the ace set here. And they got him for a loss. Great pursuit by the defense to stop the outside run.
Yeah, the halfback was trying to get to the corner, but he had no luck at all there.
The defense will try to stop this third down as they were unsuccessful the first time on this drive. From the gun. Davidson steps back to pass. And he drops it. It's 4th down, and the punt team lines up.
Jackson back deep to return.
Davidson gets it off. Jackson fields it at the 17. He jukes him. And they take over after a nice punt return. They'll start this drive at the 27-yard line. The Panthers go with the I formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down at the 31-yard line. A pickup of 4 on the play. Second and 6. Ball on the 31-yard line. The Panthers come out showing 3 wide. And down he goes. A nice 6-yard gain by the tailback there. Third down, less than a yard. Ball on their own 37. Number 8 with 3 wide receivers. They'll try to power it with a fullback. And he's taken down at the 49. And the fullback picks up the first.
I think they caught the defense a little off guard.
You're probably right. Huge gain there on the ground.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 49-yard line. The Panthers go with the I formation. They go with the toss. He tries a stiff arm. Kaiser brings him down. 7-yard play. Pittsburgh takes a timeout, and that was their first timeout. About 2 minutes before halftime.
On the 42-yard
Jackson lines up in the deep back, I formation. He can scoot. Now a stiff arm. And he's all the way down to the 9-yard line. The Panthers call for a timeout, and they'll have one timeout left. Here's another look. Pittsburgh comes out with 2 tight ends. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And down he goes. 4, maybe 5 yards on the run.
5-yard gain on the play.
Pittsburgh will line up in a jumbo set here. Back to pass. With the throw. Complete. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard there.
1-yard loss on the play.
They line up in an I. They'll run the option. Touchdown, Pitt! Kirk, how about that play?
Well, it's just a nice athletic run here by the quarterback to get in for 6.
Let's take another look at the option.
Yo, this kid is a master of that option game. Look at that run, guys. That was beautiful.
And he hits the PAT. Less than a minute remains in the second quarter, and our score is Pittsburgh 21, Florida State nothing. Jackson is lined up to kick this one off. Number 22, and Williams deep to return. Williams fields it at the 11. They're just about ready to get this drive started. After their last series had some promise, but it ended with a punt. First and 10. Ball on their own 28. They come out in a 5-wide set. Davidson to the air on first down. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Nice job getting a hand on that one.
Yeah, really good heads-up play there to get a hand on the football by the defense.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on the 28. The Seminoles come out in a 2 tight end set. And he's taken down at the 34-yard line. About 6 yards on the quarterback draw. Davidson back to pass. He steps up, throws this one out to the left. Bounces off the winning tackler, and down he goes at the 48-yard line. The Seminoles are going to take a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. First and 10. Ball right around midfield. Florida State comes out in the shotgun. He drops back. He lobs it left. And it's caught. Crosby with a takedown. The Seminoles call for a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Second and 9 coming up here. Ball on the 49. The Panthers bring in the nickel package. Davidson back to throw. And that was a good defensive play.
Yeah, guys, this is because he's in great position to make the play.
So another third down upcoming for the offense. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. Davidson drops back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Looking. He got him! Good catch. And can this guy fly or what?
I couldn't agree with you more. This kid's got to be one of the fastest guys that we've had the privilege of seeing all year.
High formation here. Davidson set to go to the air. Steps up, fires to the end zone. And it's complete for the touchdown. Nice play call on that one to get the ball in the receiver's hand.
Yeah, the quarterback said, "You want the ball, go get it." And did he ever? He got it and took it for 6.
And he tacks on the extra point. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Pittsburgh 21, Florida State 7. Florida State to kick. Kicks it off. Hill takes it at the 4. He's hit and got away. The offense comes out on the field once again.
It'll be interesting to see if this defense has made any adjustments to stop this running game.
Because they sure couldn't stop them from going down the field and scoring on that last drive.
They'll go to work at the 25-yard line. Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. Up the middle. And he is drilled at the 28-yard line. Short little gain there, just trying to keep that clock running.
Keep that clock running and keep that other offense off the field.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Our halftime score, Pittsburgh 21, Florida State 7. And the teams are lined up to start the second half. Kicks it off. Number 22 fields it in the end zone. He shoots. He's hit and got away. He spins. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 19-yard line. Davidson is back in the gun. They'll throw on first down. There was not a soul open there.
He threw into double coverage because it was an obvious passing down, and the defense knew the pass was coming.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 19. Number 22 is the deep back as they line up in the I. Davidson steps back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. And they couldn't hook up on that one. The tailback, the intended target.
Well, here the quarterback put just a little bit too much on the ball and overthrew him.
Third down and 10 coming up. Ball on the 19. The Noles line up with two tight ends. Davidson drops to throw. He's in trouble. It falls incomplete. Not on target at all this drive, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Fourth and 10. Ball on the 19-yard line.
The special teams coach sends his punt team out on the field.
Jackson back to the return.
Punts the ball away. Jackson fields it at the 39. Sheds that one. And he got a few yards.
He got more than a few. That was a good return.
Good return and outstanding speed. He almost went all the way that time.
They'll take over at the 48-yard line. Number 8 comes to the line with 3 wide. They'll throw on first down. He steps up down the middle. Into traffic, and it's picked off. That INT puts them in a position to make this a game.
Yeah, they really needed that. That's a huge boost to morale.
You're right, Kirk. Now they got the big Mo on their side.
They'll start the drive.
They'll set up shop at the 32-yard line.
First and 10.
Florida State in a 4-wide set. They'll throw on first down. And an outstanding play defensively.
Yeah, he timed it perfectly and managed to get a hand in there to deflect the ball away.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 32. Florida State goes with the ace set here. Davidson back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Over the middle. And they do a good job at swatting that one away.
You're right, Brad. Excellent awareness by the defender to know where the football is and get his hand on it.
Third and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line. Florida State comes out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws it to the outside. And he can't hang on to it. Not a good series there throwing the ball. 3 and out, and they were all incompletions. So they're set to punt this one away. Davidson punts it, and it's a good one. Jackson fields it at the 22. Picked up some good, solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
They'll go to work at the 35.
First and 10.
They come out with a big set. On the ground with the tailback. And he's taken down. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain on the play.
Second and 3. Ball on the 42-yard line. Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. Up the middle. Can't wrap it up. And down he goes. 2-yard carry by the fullback.
Gain of 2 on the play. Third and 1.
Third down and a yard. Ball on the 44-yard line. The Panthers come to the line with their jumbo package. They'll throw for the first. So the defense gets them to go 3 and out.
Good job here defensively forcing this incomplete pass.
Looks like they're going to punt it away here. He gets it off. Number 22 takes it at the 12. Oh, what a hit. A good return there, guys.
I'll tell you what, the blocking was tremendous on that play, Coach.
You're absolutely right. He made some good moves, but the blocking was solid.
They'll get the ball here at the 26. They come out with 3 wide receivers. Davidson drops back to pass. Here they come. He's got the fullback. Crosby brings him down. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really liked the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
It's second down and 3 to go. Ball on the 33-yard line. Davidson with 3 wide receivers. Davidson on the option. He fakes a pitch, and he's taken down. Good yardage there and a first down.
A good option attack is hard to defend. Sometimes you've got everybody covered, and they still bust out on a nice gain on you.
You're right, Lee. When this offense is on, they're very hard to stop.
First and 10. Ball on their own 37. Florida State sets up in the I. And he's going to lose yards on this one. How about the play of this defensive end?
This is just solid run defense here. They get a great push up front, not allowing the runner to have much room to work with. And at the end, they're able to wrap him up.
It's second down now and 13 to go. Ball on the 34. Florida State lines up in a shotgun set. Davidson back to throw. Oh, boy, almost intercepted. Not a good decision here by the quarterback throwing into coverage. Third and 13 coming up. This is the 5th play of this drive. Pittsburgh brings in the nickel here. Davidson set to go to the air. Incomplete pass. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
Fourth and 13. Ball on the 34-yard line.
Davidson set to punt.
Back to punt. Jackson back to return.
Davidson punts it, and it's a good one. Jackson fields it at the 19.
Now, the reason why that's a good opportunity for the returner to run it back is because of the pressure up front. When there's pressure, the punt protection team always blocks a little longer, and they don't get down the field as fast.
They'll start this drive at the 29-yard line. They line up in an I. Jackson gets a toss. Knocked out of bounds. And he goes over the century mark with that run, guys.
You know, Brad, he's had a great day, but credit the offensive line for fine blocking all game long.
Second and 2. Ball on the 37. They line up in a double tight set. And they hit him in the backfield.
Anytime a defense has their safeties coming up making plays behind the line of scrimmage, that tells the offense they've got to start throwing the ball downfield to keep them honest.
It's third down and 2 to go. Ball on their own 37. Pittsburgh going with 3 backs here. Oh, what a move. And down he goes at the 48-yard line. What a run on third down.
You know, we're always talking about the importance of converting on third down. If you're going to have any kind of success, you got to be able to keep these drives alive, like they did right there.
1st and 10. Ball right around midfield. Florida State lines up with 5 defensive backs. Jackson gets another hand, and he's taken down at the 49-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball right around midfield. I formation here. Jackson on the toss. He can scoot. And down he goes.
When you break one like that, you got to give credit to the offensive line.
First and 10. This is the 6th play of this drive. They line up in the old Maryland I formation. Back to pass. Here comes the pressure. Once and all. And they couldn't hook up on that one. He missed his man there.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more patient down there, close to the end zone.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. Ace backfield. Here's the option. And he's stopped behind the line.
This kid's a real physical corner. He has no reservations about coming up in run support and putting a lick on a ball carrier. I love that.
So another 3rd down upcoming for the offense. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. Our score in this one, Pittsburgh 21, Florida State 7. The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. Florida State comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. Steps up. He's looking. He's under pressure. And he comes up with his 2nd touchdown catch of the game right there.
Kirk, this kid is tough to stop.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. You try to keep tabs on him, but eventually he's going to find a way to get open.
I think you need to double team him.
And he hits the PAT. Jackson ready to kick. Number 22, and Williams back deep to return. Not a real deep kick, should be returned. Williams takes it from the 6. Shakes off a tackle. The offense comes back on the field, hoping to build off their last drive.
It's all about execution, my friends. We saw them move the football, but they were unable to move it when it mattered most.
But, Lee, I think you have to give credit to this defense. They tightened up when they had to, and they're going to look to do the same here.
They'll take over at the 27. Ace backfield. Davidson with the give. Crosby tackles him for a loss on the play. And the defense was ready for that play.
Boy, you better believe it. That play didn't have a chance.
Second and 11. Ball on the 26-yard line. Davidson is back in the gun. He gets another carry. He has some room. And he's taken down. What a run.
Man, this kid can flat out fly. A lot of kids are fast, but there's not many guys out there that can run as fast as this kid in pads holding on to the football.
I agree with you, Lee, and he has such a natural running style.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 37. Number 22 is the single setback. They get it out there on the toss. He's gobbled up in the backfield. So he's tackled for a loss by the linebacker. Second and 13 coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Number 22 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. Pickup of a yard for the tailback.
1 yard gain on the play.
Third down and 12 to go. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. Davidson has 4 receivers lined up here. He drops back, throws to the middle, and he can't make the catch. Looks like they're going to go for it here. They need this pass. He stepped up across the middle and got it complete. And he's taken down at the 47-yard line. How amazing is that completion?
Wow, what I'm wondering is what the heck is the defense doing on that play?
It's 1st and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. 3 wideouts to the right side. Loses the football, and down he goes at the 45-yard line. Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Now, the quarterback has to do a better job of holding on to the football. That could have been costly.
Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 45. Davidson comes to the line with 3 wide. Steps up in the pocket. It's dropped. Third and 8. And this is the 9th play of the current drive. Going with the shotgun here. Davidson drops to throw. Going deep on the left side. He almost had the completion.
Yeah, but the defense was ready and were able to get a hand on the pass and bring up 4th down.
Well, they're looking for another 4th down conversion. They've already gotten 1 this drive. 4th and a long shot. Davidson drops back, throws it to the outside. Not much of a chance on that one.
Well, they had to go for it. We're at a point where there's not much time left, and you got to put it all on the line.
They'll set up shop at the 45-yard line. Pittsburgh sets up in the I. Up the middle. And he's taken down at the 49-yard line. A good 6 yards there by the fullback. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 49. Pittsburgh comes out with an I formation. Jackson on the run. He's got an opening. And down he goes. He really showed some good speed there.
I'll tell you, no question. When you talk about being able to turn on the jets and leave everybody in the dust, you have to mention this young man. He's got skills, but his speed is what the pro scouts are drooling about.
1st and 10. Ball on the 33. Jackson lines up in the deep back. I formation. There's a missed tackle. Spins upfield. And he's taken down. The running back gives him 6 on the ground.
On the play.
Second and 4 coming up here. Ball on the 27. I formation here. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. And he picked up a 1st down on that run, Coach.
Yeah, you know, if they pick up a few more 1st downs on the ground like that, it will really open the play-action pass.
Congratulations to our players of the game, brought to you by Old Spice Red Zone, when performance matters the most. And he's taken down at the 15. And the fullback busts through for about 7 yards. Second and 3. And this is the 6th play of the drive. Pittsburgh comes out with 2 tight ends. Again with the run. And down he goes. And that'll be a 1st down as they try to run that clock down. It's 1st and 10. This is the 7th play of this drive. Jackson is the deep back as they line up in the I. Inside give. And he's taken down. There's the final gun, and this game is history. Kirk, what'd you think of this one?
It was a good game, but I'm sure there's a little disappointment down there. Florida State had a few missed opportunities in this game. I think if they could have capitalized on a few of them, it would have been a lot closer, and they might even have won this game.
And we thank you kindly for participating in NCAA Football 2004. Our final tally in this game, Pittsburgh 28, Florida State 7. For Lee Corso, Kirk Herbstreit, and everyone at EA Sports, I'm Brad Nessler saying goodbye and see you next time.